All right guys, I'm in Tampa, Florida today, and I have the pleasure of spending the day with Wake Surf Tampa. And today, I'm wakeboarding. I have wakeboarded before. However, this is the first time that I will try it again after my last time, which was a pretty traumatic incident for me. I remember this was back in California. I was on the lake, got up, and I was so excited that I got up. I caught my edge, I fell forward and ended up scorpioning the board, and it hit the back of my neck. And I actually had a huge hematoma and was kind of concerned that I got seriously injured. Kind of decided at that moment that maybe wakeboarding was not in my future, but I think it's time to, like I said, get out of the comfort zone, try new things, and really kind of get over that fear. So today I'm here to prove to myself that I can do it again and do it well.
What's up guys, it's Spence.
And this is Bren.
With Wake Surf Tampa. At Wake Surf Tampa, we offer private, customizable wake sports charter experiences. We teach wakeboarding, wake surfing, foiling, as well as offer tubing.
I'm in Tampa, Florida today. I have the pleasure of spending the day with Wake Surf Tampa. This is an awesome company that really focuses on the fun of water sports, and I'm so excited that they're gonna take me out, show me the ropes, and actually get me some cool skills today, right? Yes, guys, so thank you so much. We got Spence and Bryn here, and we're gonna have such an awesome day. We're gonna start with wakeboarding, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so I got a fear here, I think a healthy fear because of my past experience. I have faith that I'm gonna get some foundational skills taught from you guys, and I'm gonna rock this.
Yes, it's funny, you wouldn't imagine how many people we have come out that tell us that they're so scared of wakeboarding, or they wakeboarded once and they hated it. These people actually go out with somebody who doesn't really know much about wakeboarding, and they try to teach them.
Yes.
And they don't really know what they're doing, and they get out there and they end up hurting themselves because they don't have the basics and the fundamentals.
Sure.
But we try to make sure that we get you out there with all of the basics, all the fundamentals, all the knowledge. That way, when you get out there, you actually have an enjoyable experience because you know what you're doing, and you start to slowly build the skills to control the board without jumping to the next step before you're ready for it.
Form is the biggest thing when you start wakeboarding. Initially getting up and staying tucked in your little ball, and then being able to roll up on top of that board, not pushing too much, just letting the boat do all the work. And then once you're up, really having a strong stance and leaning back against the wake so that the actual pull is in your skeleton and not so much in your muscles, so you're not actually getting so sore while you're out there. And that'll also prevent you from catching that front edge.
That's good to know. Because I'm like taking all these mental notes.
We'll go step by step.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure.
So first we'll kind of just start with the board here and show you, and then we'll kind of walk through the basics. But essentially, you know, you're gonna get your feet strapped in. We'll help you with all that, right? The key is you want to sit in this kind of ball, like Bren mentioned earlier. So you're in the ball, right? Your core's crunched, and then you want to keep that rope in between your legs like this in the middle. So if you kind of swivel out like this, it's gonna be, you won't be able to get up, okay?
Right.
So keeping it in the middle is the key thing. Our legs and our feet and our heels are just the pivot point, okay? So they're not really moving, we're not pushing, we're just keeping them locked so we can rise up on top of that. It'd be like somebody grabbing your arm and just pulling you up like that, right? It's really just like a leg press machine is there, and your legs are at about a 90, and you're just resisting the weight. You're just holding that weight right where it is, okay?
Cool.
So that's kind of the feeling. This is what's crucial so we avoid the scorpion, right? So once you're up here, we want to be relaxed, in line with all of our bones, right? They want to be on top of each other. We kind of say stack your bones, like she said, with your skeletal muscles, all your bones in order. Here, we're going to chest up. Our hips are back because our right knee is more bent than our left. And then our rope kind of starts to shift over our front foot. So we call it our lead leg. Your handle is over your lead leg. Okay, so over your left, just like that, okay? If you keep your chest up, you're gonna have balance, you're gonna be good, right? You can bend your knees, but when you bend your knees, we don't wanna bend our hips and face chest down, okay? We always want our chest up. Back arm, so your right is gonna have most of the tension in the rope, and then our left is kind of just gonna be holding it to support. The key there is, once we wanna start to edge, which this is potentially where you kind of caught last time in Scorpion, we want to just lean over our body, keeping our chest in line. So if I want to lean, I can lean, right? But I don't want to make sure that I like hunch like this. Okay. You're just bending that knee over the toes more, especially your back one. If you bend your front one equally or more than your back, that's when you can catch. So just continue to keep your right knee more bent than your left, and you're always gonna be fine.
I'm sure there's also this feel that you get to when you're out there. Feel the board, you kind of get comfortable with, like, you do little movements and get comfortable with like what those do.
Exactly. We can work up to that. I think hopefully today you'll get to it, and then maybe we can try to get outside the wake.
Like you were doing before, I think it's good before you go just to practice that stance. You already have a really good one. The biggest thing is, like, I always like to remember, have that rope, almost try to tuck it in your back pocket. Obviously you're not going to be like this, but that helps me remember, really pull this chest over and have it over your front leg. This is not over your front leg. And that's what opens you up to catch that edge.
It's one way to wake up, you guys. Coffee and a new water sport. It's just like, how much can we raise our anxiety today? Like, let's throw caffeine and new sports where you've been hurt before. So this is a good way to just launch the day. Okay, let's try it.
I'm gonna start us heading down this way, Janna, all right? So you'll know. Remember, the chest and the chin rises first, all right? Just make sure you rise up like you did on the back of the boat a second ago, and you're gonna be just fine, all right? Rise up and rise up. Here we go. Lift it up. Yeah. Let's go. The best part about all that was it was first try. I mean, you can't beat that.
Oh my God, that was awesome. I am so proud of myself for getting up on the very first time. I feel like I really just, like, I got it this time. I had such an awesome time. Like, seriously, that was an incredible experience. I felt like I overcame a fear of mine, and I just feel very, very good right now. I think I had some great, just foundational advice going into that, which really helped me just rock that. So, hell yeah.
She did great. I think it was definitely a little scary for her going into it because she told us she had that really scary scorpion last time. Not only did she overcome her fear and get out there and do it, but I think with a little bit of foundational, expertise, a little bit of tips to get you going, it proves to be very helpful and allow you to be very successful. We're really stoked about what she did, and yeah.
She really did a great job of keeping your shoulders back, keeping that front leg pretty straight and that back leg really bent, and that helped her be able to carve out on both sides. So it was a successful day overall, I would say.
Make sure to check us out if you guys want to learn how to wakeboard.
Thank you so much to Wake Surf Tampa. I had such an awesome time with these guys, taking me out, showing me the ropes, really making me feel so comfortable and confident out here in the water. And until the next video, get the f*** outside.